Hi guys, it's Caitlin for Fluent in 3 Months. Are you feeling waku waku about today's video? Because today we're learning Japanese onomatopoeia. Yoshi, hajimemashou! You may be wondering why you need to learn Japanese onomatopoeia. After all, isn't onomatopoeia just what they use in comic books to say things like bang and boom? Not in Japanese. In Japanese, it is used in everyday life to describe feelings, states of emotions, sound effects, everything. It's very important to learn onomatopoeia in Japanese if you want to level up your speech and sound more natural. The first thing you need to know is that there are 3 forms of onomatopoeia. There is the double form, like what I just said, waku waku, which means excited, and it's used to describe a continuing state or feeling. So when you say waku waku, you're excited for the whole video, not just part of it. The to form, like zutto, which means to gasp or to have a shiver go down your spine. That to shortens the sound and is used to describe a quick feeling or sound like the shiver going down your spine. It's very fast. And then there is the ri form, like shonbori, which means to be crestfallen or to feel dejected. This is the opposite of to, where it is a slow feeling or sound that's drawn out. Okay, so now that you know that, let's learn some onomatopoeia. First up is giseigo, which is animal and people sound effects. Here are some of the common animal sound effects you'll hear. Wan wan. Wan wan is woof woof. It's the sound effect for a dog. Nya nya. Nya nya is the sound a cat makes, and it takes the place of meow meow. Boo boo. Boo boo is the sound a pig makes. It's in place of oink oink. Mole mole. Can you guess that one? Mole mole is in place of moo moo, and it's the sound a cow makes. And of course, kon kon. Now, there is no sound for this in English, but it's the sound a fox makes. Yes, in Japanese, the fox really does have something to say. People sound effects. Kush. Kush is the sound of sneezing. Goo, goo. That is for describing someone who's snoring loudly. Gabu, gabu. Gabu, gabu is to guzzle water. Jiro, jiro. You'll see this one a lot in manga as an onomatopoeia. Jiro, jiro means to stare intently, kind of like to glare. Gyongo. Inanimate sound effects. Para para. Para para is extremely common to hear because it's used to describe the pitter-patter of rain. Kon kon. Kon kon is used to describe knock knock. So it's also kon kon for a fox and kon kon for knocking. Za, za. Za, za is another one you'll see commonly in manga used to describe a heavy downpour. Goro, goro. Goro, goro is the sound that thunder makes, but it's also used for anything that has like a rolling, rumbling sound. So if like a ball is rolling, like a really loud ball, like a bowling ball, you'll also hear goro, goro. Gitaigo, or states and conditions. Gitaigo are used to describe states or conditions of how you're feeling. So that would be like, oh, I'm feeling really sweaty. You would say kara kara. Here are some other common ones. Kira kira. Kira kira is one of the most commonly used onomatopoeia adjectives, and it's used to describe anything that's sparkly, glowy, glitzy, very common. Pika pika. No, not like Pikachu, although that is where it comes from. Pika pika means to shine. So the reason that Pikachu is like that is because he shines with electricity. Mushi mushi. Mushi mushi is another really common onomatopoeia that's used as an adjective because mushi mushi means hot, humid, and muggy. And Japan during the summer gets very muggy, and so you'll hear this a lot. Mushi mushi. Gijogo. Emotions and feelings. Gijogo are onomatopoeia that describe your current feelings, some kind of emotion versus your state of physical being. So that would be like doki doki. You'll hear that all the time. If your heart is racing and you're super excited, you'll hear doki doki suru. My heart is racing. You combine it with the verb suru to make it a verb. Otherwise, you can just say doki doki, like I'm excited. Here's some other common ones you should know. Uki uki. Uki uki means you're feeling very cheerful. ira ira. Ira ira is very common and it means irritated. That's actually a really nice way to remember it because ira ira is very similar to the beginning spelling of irritated. So just remember ira ira, irritated. Bikkuri. Bikkuri is another super common one that uses that re sound. It expresses that you're shocked and surprised, and it's not necessarily a quick shock and surprise, but something that like surprised you fast and left you surprised. People use bikkuri all the time, and a lot of times they'll use it with the past tense of suru, bikkuri shita, like I was surprised, I was shocked. Muku muku. Muku muku is the onomatopoeia for when inspiration hits, when you're thinking up something clever and you're being really creative. Just like in a cartoon where you'll see the light bulb go off when they come up with a really cool idea, you'll use muku muku in the same way. Gyogo. Japanese onomatopoeia for movement. Again, if you've read manga, you probably recognize some of these. Like when someone's running really fast in a manga, it'll have all across the background da 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 da. That's the sound effect for running. It's the pitter patter of feet very fast. So here's some other ones you should know. Kodo kodo. I said before that goro goro is the sound of thunder rumbling or something large like a bowling ball rolling. But for something smaller like a little ball or an acorn, you'll use kodo kodo. Kodo, ko, without the dakuten to make it go, has a softer sound. So any of them that have the dakuten make it a harder sound, like da 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 is harder than ta 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 ta. So kodo kodo is a softer, slighter sound, whereas goro goro is a heavier rumble, if that helps you remember it. Gachi gachi. Gachi gachi is the sound of teeth chattering when you're really cold. Yukkuri. I talk about this one a lot in some of the other videos because this is a really common onomatopoeia that you'll say. Yukkuri means to do something very slowly. And it's not just used as an onomatopoeia, but to ask someone to do something slowly, like to repeat themselves slowly. Yukkuri onegai shimasu. Yukkuri itte shimasu. Please say it again. Please say it slowly. Alright guys, there you have it. Those are your Japanese onomatopoeia, and I only grazed the surface. There are literally hundreds of Japanese onomatopoeia, and I covered way more in the article. So if you're on the Fluent in 3 Months website, make sure to continue reading the article below because you'll learn so much more. And if any of this confused you, I've also explained it way more in depth of how to learn it and understand how to use it. So make sure to check out the grammar behind the onomatopoeia because that's super helpful. It's not something you learn in a textbook, so take advantage of this article because let me tell you, it's something you really want to know if you want to hit a conversational level in Japanese. If you're on the YouTube channel, make sure to check out the link in the description box because it'll take you to the article all about Japanese onomatopoeia. And this way, you can level up your speech. Instead of saying you drink water, mizu o nomimasu, now you can say mizu o gabu gabu nomimashita. Gabu gabu, to guzzle your water. So learn how to be more descriptive in Japanese with Japanese onomatopoeia. Ganbatte ne! As always, make sure to subscribe to our channel because we've got more language learning content coming your way all the time. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment below, share with your friends, tell everyone about it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Mata ne! Ganbatte ne!